All right, let's talk about AI apps for your iPhone. I mean, the App Store is absolutely flooded with them, right? So today we're going to cut through all that noise and figure out which tools are actually worth your time.
And if you've opened the App Store recently, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It feels like this crowded, kind of confusing jungle. There are so many options. So how in the world do you find a reliable guide that won't just waste your time and, your phone's storage space?
So here's our plan. Instead of just giving you another random top 10 list, we're going to build a framework. We're sorting these apps into 3 distinct toolkits based on what they do best. That way you can stop guessing and start picking the perfect AI for whatever job you need to get done.
Okay, let's dive right into our first category, which we are calling the all-rounders. And yeah, these are the household names you've probably already heard of. The best way to think about these is like the Swiss Army knives of the AI world. They're super versatile, incredibly powerful, and they come from the biggest names in tech. They're basically designed to be your go-to assistant for a massive range of tasks, from drafting an email to creating a picture out of thin air. And this group includes some real heavy hitters. You've got Grok from xAI, of course, OpenAI's legendary ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, and Google Gemini. Each one of these brings the full power of its parent company right to your fingertips.
But here's the thing, they each have their own unique superpower. Grok, for instance, can tap directly into the real-time feed of X, which makes it amazing for news and current events. ChatGPT, well, it's a creative powerhouse, especially with its DALL-E image generator built right in. Then you have Microsoft Copilot, which really shines because of its deep integration with Office apps, perfect for productivity. And Gemini, it leverages its deep connection to all of Google's services for things like personalized trip planning.
Okay, next up, let's talk about the specialists. Now, if the all-rounders try to do a little bit of everything, this group is all about doing one thing, and doing it perfectly.
So if the all-arounders are your Swiss Army knife, think of these apps as your precision instruments. We're talking scalpels here. They are built from the ground up to excel at one or two things with this incredible laser-like focus.
This group includes apps like Perplexity, Claude, DeepSeek, and Shadon. So let's just look at a couple of these standout examples to really understand what makes a specialist so darn useful. Let's put the spotlight on Perplexity for a second. This is not just another chatbot. It's fundamentally different. See, it's designed to be a search engine, one that doesn't just give you a list of links, it gives you direct answers.
And its core value is right there. It gives you credible, cited answers. You get these verifiable responses that come complete with source links, which makes it an absolute game changer for research, for writing papers, or, just for winning an argument with actual facts.
Meanwhile, you have an app like Claude, which takes a totally different path. It focuses entirely on conversational depth and nuance. It's really ideal if you're looking for a partner for some deep brainstorming or complex analysis. But, as our source material points out, it's not going to make any pictures for you. For Claude, it is all about the quality of the conversation. And that brings us to our final category, the aggregators. And these guys, well, they take a completely different approach from the first two. They are all about giving you choice. So these apps work on a really simple but powerful idea. They don't build their own AI models. Instead, they give you access to a whole suite of the best AIs from other companies, all wrapped up in a single convenient interface. The two big examples here that are really making waves are Genie and the very simply named Chatbot app. Both of these pack a serious punch by basically bundling multiple AI brains into one. To really get their power, just look at what's under the hood in Genie's lineup. It's incredible. It combines the strengths of 8 different advanced AI models, including the best of the best for both chat and image creation. It's literally like having the entire AI universe in one app. So here's the crucial point. With all this power comes the need to be a little discerning. For instance, the Chatbot app markets itself really heavily as using ChatGPT 5. But our source material wisely points out that as of now, OpenAI hasn't even publicly confirmed that this model exists. It's just a good reminder to be a little cautious of the marketing hype.
Okay, so we've laid out our 3 categories: the all-rounders, the specialists, and the aggregators. Now, let's put it all together to help you choose the right one for you.
This right here is really the key takeaway from our whole explainer. If you need a creative partner for a whole bunch of different tasks, start with the all-rounders.
If you need factual, verifiable research with sources, go directly to a specialist like Perplexity. And if you just want maximum power and the flexibility to switch between a bunch of different AI models, well then an aggregator like Genie is going to be your best bet. But hey, before you go, here is the single most critical piece of advice from our source material, and it applies to every single app we've talked about today. No matter which tool you choose, no matter how smart it seems, always double-check the information it gives you. These are incredibly powerful tools, but they are not perfect.
And that just leaves us with a final thought to chew on. As these amazing tools keep evolving, are we going to see them all just merge into one super app that does everything? Or is the future of AI always going to be about having a specialized toolbox and just knowing how to pick the right tool for the job?